black supremacy. So I thought I was kind of done with the whole Bombada situation, and you know, because I realize I have some viewpoints that obviously a lot of people are either they don't, they don't have the train of thought to really listen fully to what I'm saying, or they're part of the bandwagon that just wants to tear a nigga down, or um, obviously they believe these allegations 100%. um, they don't see any type of flaw or any type of problem with a social media courtroom, um, and they don't see how some of these same people that have made these allegations have made them about other people with little to no evidence, and they're just moving on to the next black man, today me, tomorrow you type of situation and scenario. Now, um, I listened to one of your reporters, one of your lawyers, your social media lawyers, who has, I guess, tried to expose Bombada or brought about a lot of these attacks against Bombada, and I listened to him. Now, while he was having one of his meltdowns, which he purports to have once a month, as though he's some type of woman suffering PMS, while he's having this meltdown over a hamster named Napoleon. Go figure, right? Napoleon. The conscious community should take note of that, right? But while he's having a meltdown, breaking down because Napoleon died, right? And he made a statement that, you know, I guess his girlfriend or his ex baby mother, his ex wife, or whoever it was, the ex sister that he was with, she so happens to be Caribbean. She so happens to be, I can't remember what country she was from. But anyways, he went and made the statement that he will never be with another Caribbean bitch again, right? And he made this after speaking to a caller who he recalled was with a Caribbean woman, right? And I guess the caller was no longer with a Caribbean woman, so he referred to her as a bitch right off the bat, right? And in the same video, he he shouted out Sarnetta, and apparently he was supposed to be on Sarnetta's couch or TV or whatever the case may be, and the conscious community. He said he was supposed to address the conscious community, or that he is going to address the conscious community or talk to them, because everybody in the conscious community is just sucking up this whole Bombada allegation, just hook, line, and sinker, right? But what I find very interesting is how the conscious community, who are the main promoters of the Black woman is God, can take can take leadership, can take advice, and can basically have this co-host, this radio host, who apparently has a very grim history of whatever. He's not a saint, his goddamn self, right? Admits to being some type of agent. Apparently was is with a white woman, but the conscious community accepts word from this man. Period. Bottom line, they accept this man, that he is not trying to tear another black man down, right? With his pale ass self, looking like he got a lot of black hate for the dark skinned black man up in him, right? The conscious community is okay with this man calling women black bitches, right? But the black woman is God, right? But I know y'all don't really believe that, because you only say that when you're trying to get something from the black woman, right? But the black woman is God, and we're supposed to have this whole debate again and again and again and again about whether the black woman is God. And I can see why y'all can keep having this debate again and again, because y'all are not clear. Y'all are not standing on anything. You're not solid, right, on where you stand in terms of the black woman, right? But we definitely know that y'all don't give a goddamn about the black man. Now, another thing I found interesting too is, obviously, I've done a little bit more looking into Bambata and hip hop and all of that because, like I said, I didn't grow up really listening to hip hop that much. I listened to other types of music, right, that were more realistic, more pure. But Bambata just so happens to be Caribbean. Both his parents are from the Caribbean. His one of them from Jamaica, one of them from Barbados, and also DJ D is supposed to be born in Jamaica. So a lot of, and I started picking up on that. That you know, obviously some of the founders of hip hop were Jamaican. If you looking at you talking about DJing, you talking about scratching records and groups called Shaky Leg. So all that kind of helped me come to the conclusion that sorry, all that kind of helped me come to the conclusion that there's obviously a lot of Jamaican influence in hip hop, which my mother has always told me a lot of things that happen up in New York are Jamaican started it. And it's another thing. There's people in the conscious community. I hear that they only want to deal with African Americans, um, but you're in New York, and a lot of people in New York are Jamaican. At the end of the day, so what's with all the black hate? What's with all the separation, right? Anyways, so to me, it looks like a lot of, for one, just a lot of hatred, just a lot of black hate, right?